guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and subscribe. If you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So today we're going to be talking about some Jamaican school football as well, because they are closing off most of the groups, both in the Dacosta Cup and also the Manning Cup. So we got a chance to see Georges taking on KC, the return that I told personals about. And then we had St. Catherine taking on JC to some extent. We saw that the rain actually stopped that one. So that was a slight problem. But at the end of the day, I still got to see exactly what I wanted to see. So we are going to be here breaking down the Georges versus KC. Then on the back end, we have our additional news that we wanted to talk about, which is the Reggae Girls as well. So we are going to have that chipped in at certain points. So as soon as you come in, make sure to keep smashing the like button, to keep leaving your thoughts in the comment section very fast, so we can have that dialogue on it. All right, so let me start going through the game, because it was a good game. At least both games was both games were some good looks. I must say. All right, yes. Let me make sure to give some personal some big up very early in this one. We saw Island Car said big up JD. Shaw scored two world class goal today, and Spence and she could not save. Okay, all right, no problem. All right, thank you. Sean B is in the building already. Massive respect. Yes, man. It's good. It's good. So, anyways, that's a very good attitude from Casey, showcasing that they can turn a bad situation into a good one. They lost 4 goals to 2. To the same opponent, which was actually Georges there, and personals stating that Georges would have went and did the same thing to them, and I've said no. I saw some instances where I could say that I think Casey was the overall better team. Not putting down Georges, because they have a talented manager, and they have some good players as well. But I just believe that overall, the overall squad from KC, it looks like it has depth, and also they are a little bit further in their development. So I do believe that when they turn the screws up, they'll definitely look better. Well, let me concentrate on this game, because this game is the opposite of the first game. The first game, KC started off dominating the play, and Georges scored from a situation. All right. Then this time around, actually, Georges came out looking fiery for the first 15 minutes. What they started with, I would say, 5 at the back they started with. So what they wanted to do, because they realized that the KC tried to bypass the midfield a lot of times and go directly to Whisper, and Whisper tried his best to come centrally and then drift wide. So they brought in all 5 defenders at the time, and it worked for a good while. And KC, I was wondering how long the coach would wait to change his tactics, but definitely Whisper got the goal from a good range pass there, and he did his job there. Wonderful strength and wonderful finish there. All right, and that changed the complete situation, or the complete view of the game, because at that point, what Georges had set out to do, they did exactly that, and they were nullifying Whisper to a certain extent. All right, but once the goal went in, you can see that it is football. It is schoolboy football, because that's where a lot of persons' head went. The information that they have actually received from before kind of changed, because remember, this is a derby, so that winning factor started to play in, and people started to make their own decision, rather than working with the script from before. And I thought that KC exploited that, created a few more chances, and could have done much better even at the back end of the first half. And as you know, just the same way as the second half, they came out very fast. Whisper assisted the first goal, slotted home by Jaheim. They said he was actually uninjured. He was actually injured for the first game, so that showcased that the strength in depth. All right, because they did played relatively better than George's, and they lost the first game. And now you have personals coming in from injury, showcasing the depth of the team, as what I've said before. All right, yes, and then the third goal came on a own goal. All right, let me know in the comment section. We're 5 minutes in the video. Who is your man of the match for that game? All right, who is your man of the match for that game? You watched the entire team. Who would you consider to give your man of the match to? All right, let me know. We have 26 people already here. Please do hit the like button so we can get the visibility as fast. Oh, this video won't pass the 2 hour mark because, as you know, I do have a time limit. All right, yes, so make sure to smash the like button, make sure to get involved. Give me your players, our number, whatever you saw on the field, who you think was your man of the match in the game. All right, because what I looked at, because I heard the commentator and I'm wondering what are they using, what metrics are they using to talk about football. For majority of that game, the midfield, I thought that before in the first game, Casey used the midfield a lot more. This game, it was much more of the long range passing to try go directly forward. I never saw that extra build up in midfield, so that's why it would have been hard for me to give the midfielders the man of the match. You know why I would have to say Whisper is the man of the match for me 100%, because before he was not integrating with the team, and this time I saw him literally as setting up players, holding up the play when they're trying to go from back to front. He's the man that they actually target. He brings it down and get others involved over and over. He did it like 7 to 8 times. He had the assist and he had the goal out of 3 situations, and he was the turning point when the Georges at the first half pretty much dominating the play. They were struggling to get in midfield. That's from Casey. So I think if it's one time Whisper should get the man of the match, I think this is the time that he should get the man of the match, in my opinion. In my opinion, he should get the man of the match this time. All right. Bless up, Jason. How are you doing? Casey, switch from 4-3-3 to 4-2-3-1 this week. That make a big difference. I think the goal changed things and made a big difference. I just finished trolling the KC fans on Scene TV. They called me many names. Yes, you're a troublemaker. I saw you in the chat, but because I'm there writing and taking notes, that's why. I wanted to hear what people had to say. But I would. Oh, Winston said Johnson for me. All right, so you go for Johnson. All right, why you win for Johnson? Because I want to see, because I really want to judge all people, judge the game itself. Because when I heard the commentators, I'm saying, really, you're not putting up Whisper for the man of the match? Like, what can a player do in order to get the man of the match? Is it that it just looks like you're busy on the field for you to get the man of the match, or be effective on the field? All right. When your team need you most, you do deliver in that specific time, and also you're still busy as the other person is. Because I thought that this is the most this game. For me, it looks like he gets much more touches. He was involved in the game, dropping deep, picking up, setting up people over and over. I think he assisted like 13 plays, 13 to 14 plays in the game. So he was much more involved. So if he can't get the man of the match today, I don't know when he's going to get the man of the match. But he just stop play and basically just stop play if he wants to get the man of the match, because it's not going to work. All right. Cas1JM, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. I didn't watch the match, so I'm just here for the vibes. All right, Umze. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Told you it was just a bump in the road, JD. Marcelo, I did agreed that I thought that KC was the better team. I had said that. I had said that. Based on what I saw, I said KC was definitely the better team, 100%. All right. Yes, and I think they're going to win it in the second leg. It was not hard to see that. Still, it was not hard to see that. Remember, we don't do things of sentiments, So we're just looking at the players, and that's why I ask you the question about the man of the match because I wanted to see how others view the game, and it's very tough. It's extremely tough if he can't get it. So I should have waited and see exactly actually was the man of the match there, and then I can start decide. But believe me, he would have to get the man of the match for me. Let me know. Personnel's coming in. Yes, and we're gonna move on to the next one, the next set of games. It's tough for we to get exactly um, one second, guys. Let me just post this thing so we can. And once you just join in, please smash the like button and share the video around so we can get the visibility very fast because we're not going to do more than 2 hours. All right, that is the markup for the live stream. Nothing more than 2 hours. All right, because it's hours a night for me. All right, so people talking with themselves there. So, anyways, so this group ends with KC exactly where I said they're going to be 27 points, and Georgia would have stayed on 24. I will try and get the rest of the results. And once you're in here and you have the rest of the result, just post them so I can write them down and add them to the listing here. All right. Yes, but the Jamaica College Saint Catching game was a good game, a very very good game, and I do believe that Saint Catching is a serious contender as well. It's not an easy game, but the rain came down, and it looks like they stopped the game. I don't know if it's gonna restart. So if it's playing now, please let me know if it is playing so we can keep an eye on it. All right, it's very much important. All right, Shane Billings checked in. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. So based on what you saw now, because I've seen enough of these teams, I don't need to see their competitors, to know who are good enough to actually win this entire thing. All right, and not just win this entire thing. We want to touch on the coaches as well, and some of the players, like how far we saw some of the players' development and where we could rank them. If some of them could have made the national team, the under 20s, and some of them could have made the under 17s if they do have the age. Let me know. All right. Based on what I saw, I think I would still put KC first in the first best team in the Manning Cup. I would put them first. Let me know who you would give first, but I would give KC first. All right. Yes, I know it's going to be tough because I want to hear everyone's list. First, I would give definitely KC first as the best team in the Manning Cup. All right. Yes. So let me hear what people said on that one. So, want your top five best teams. What you think will go on and win this thing because this video is recorded, so make people will know exactly what's up. So let me know, guys, who is your top five teams to win this Manning Cup. Let me know. All right. All right, so we have Jason said that was some hurricane rain. Oh yes. It looks a little bit bad. Yes. Richard Green, how you doing, man? JD, what do you think of the quality you're seeing so far? Um what I do, I just cancel out what I'm seeing in Europe, and just decide say I'm gonna watch these kids because I've been seeing even the World Cups for the girls when I'm watching it on Imaxit. And a reality, I've realized that you have raw talent in life, and you have a lot of countries just have the raw talent without much development, So I'm just looking at the raw talent side, Yes, so I will just put it at the raw talent. You can't compare these kids in Jamaica with kids worldwide. It makes no sense, You have to compare Jamaica with Africa. Africa as the raw talent, natural raw talent. And Haiti and other places that have less development, But Haiti might even have more development than Jamaica. So I think most of the African countries you have to compare Jamaica with in terms of raw talent. You understand me? Because I saw Nigeria doing incredible well in the World Cup, Tanzania doing incredible well in the World Cup as well. Yes, so I think I would put Jamaica down in the bracket of raw talent. Maybe not the highest level in the world of raw talent, but raw talent nonetheless. That's where I would put it. I would push the meter. Yes. I hope that answers the question. KC 1, JC 2, Mona 3, St. Catherine 4th, STGC 5th. All right. So really, Jason. So Saint Angie Technical, um, Saint Angie Technical, Charlie Smith, all of those teams that are doing well in, and Jonathan Grant that's winning the actual zone. So all of those teams come further down the list, and Georges comes second in this group. Let me know. Because I don't know. You pick five teams. You pick one. You pick five teams aside from Mona, and four of the five teams in the same two groups. You know. So oh, you work out that, Jason. I don't know. Calabar is the top team, not going to the second round. I don't think Calabar is the top team either, not going to the second round. You have good teams that's not going to the second round. Capable teams. You get me? I hope Norman Manley should have actually gotten enough points, so they would be in third spot and go to the second round. So you might have some you might have some fight there. You might just have some fight. Gunners says KC, JC, Mona, STGC. Those are your four teams. Really? So nobody has not given the other teams them. You know what I think? I think Charlie Smith better than one of these teams right here. What say you? I think Charlie Smith will upset one out of these four teams right here. I'm not gonna pick any one of the four because I'm not trying to start any fight. You decide. I think Charlie Smith can topple one of these teams. All right. Saint Catherine can topple one of these teams. All right. Saint Catherine ain't a play team. I don't know. I don't understand why you guys sleeping on some of these other teams. Yes, it's just four big name gunners pull out of the block. Even though they are in there, don't get me wrong. Shock Paul, can you provide me with the rest of the results then? Can you explain to me what's going to take place with the JC game, when it's going to play? There is always Walker Cup, brain drain, all right? Teams with a chance to win are first, JC. Second, KC, Mona third, St. Catherine fourth, Georges fifth, Excelsior sixth, Stats seven in that order. Wow, when I put down stats really low, man, you see it? I am a KC old boy, but having lost 19 players last season, we are young and not clinical. But Shane, I have watched the games, and I think Casey is just as good as JC, just as good as JC. Be honest, I think they're just as good as JC. I don't know if it's just a talent in the young kids. I don't know, but they are just as good as JC. I have to be honest. KC, Mona, Saint Catherine, JC, Charlie Smith. All right. You see, a next man come and put Charlie Smith in it. All right. Dre, anyway, the massive respect. Guys, come on, man. Come on. Stop playing with the channel. 27 likes and we're here for 20 minutes. What's up with what's up with the people? Just hit the like button, man, and stop playing with the channel, man. All right. Yeah, stop waste the time of the channel, all right, and stop waste the light bill, all right. Just hit the like button and share up the video, all right. When you see quality, you support quality, man, all right. Yes. Jay Enerida, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Who wins? JC group. It should be JC leading that group. I don't think St. Catherine can catch them. But they had a match today playing, and that match was actually cast out by rain. Yeah. I have St. Catherine and Georges in my top five. Two of the second place teams in my top five. All right. Wow. So you're telling me that the rest of the teams and just scatter out. Oh, JC versus St. Catherine go. It stops. So I don't know if it started. Maybe Shakpo always have the latest information. So hopefully he does get the information around what's taking place with that game. If it's gonna restart or something. KC, JC, Mona, and of course Wolmers. Wolmers is not one of the better teams. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Mr. Dre anyway. All right. Put STGC in Charlie zone and them win the zone. I don't believe so. I still don't believe so. All right. JD, no, JD. African countries don't have less development. Ajax Cape Town based in Africa, developing players over there. Also, other European teams have their thing over there. They're no, Sean. You're talking about in a specific place. So hold on, Ajax is the whole of Africa. You know, big. Sean, look how big Africa is. Look how big Africa is. What are you talking about, Sean, man? They do lack in development. I've never said Jamaican players are nowhere near good as them. I've never said that. All right. Yes, so don't spin it. Or put Saint Catherine in Charlie Smith zone and they win it. No, yeah, I think you're out here disrespecting Charlie Smith. That's all I'm telling you. Saint Catherine is fourth on my ranking. All right. Um, Result Wolmers did drop 4-1. By the way, thank you very much. So keep hyping up your Wolmers. JC game rain out. All right, so that game won't continue and it's not going to be playing today then. Blessings, Warren Webster. How are you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yes, man. And then we have Brinjin said, put Calabar in Mona's zone and they win that zone. All right, we're going to leave that right there for you. All right. All right, all right. Oh my God. So guys, what you said with Brinjin here, Brinjin says put Calabar in Mona's zone and they win that zone. Let me know, guys. Let me know what say you on that. I think he is joking. He is definitely joking. You can't put Calabar in that zone and win the zone. Maybe Calabar could have done some more things. They could have picked up a few more points. Yes, maybe that might be true, but I don't think they would have actually won the zone. All right. Yes. Did you cover the D Cup results? No, no, no. I haven't covered any result. I'm still waiting on results to come in. Remember, some games haven't even played. Calabar zero chance against Mona. Uh, I don't spin anything. They are picking the best raw talent and developing them, but they're not doing it over the whole Africa. Ajax development don't have 17,000 players. You have more than 17,000 raw talent. All of these players I've scouted in the girl football, they don't have that development what you're talking about. So unless Ajax need to go there and pick them, Sean Beast, that's all I'm saying. Because you're telling me something and you see these players and they are not in the development of Ajax. So what should I do? What should I say? They are not in the development, you know. All right, so you know what I'm going to do then, Anshan? All of the African teams, once the under 17 starts, we're going to track where they are playing and where they are developing. And if they are not in Ajax, then I'm going to come back at you. They don't have the development, Sean Base. They don't. I am telling you, they don't. Unless their players inside the development ain't good because they are not making the national team. Because I'm checking where the players are from, and they are not from those developments. So clearly, the players that they are picking is the wrong players. That's all I'm going to say. Shatta love for stir the pot. Yes, man. Shatta troublemaker. All right. You would admit that to be in a zone with Calabar and STGC is difficult. Yes, I would definitely admit that you are correct there. Who you think will win Manning Cup, brother? I think it's going to go down. But look, we have to make sure we get the brackets. Like so we can judge who will fall in which place. All right, because now I think with this win, Calabar, KC would be the highest strong team, so that would put them in out of others, out of other arms way, and that is something important. So we need to get more information first. Sean, follow up with that. Follow up with follow up with the thing, Sean, because that's how we're going to learn where these players, where they're sending the players from Ajax, because it looks like they're taking the players from Ajax. Once they do develop, they take them out of the country, and then some of them don't represent the country. It's one way or the other. It's one way or the other. All right. All right. What you think about George's side this year? I think George's side is a good side as well, Smart. I just believe that when I looked at it, sometimes styles makes fight. I just believe that Casey was actually better than them. I just believe that Casey had three different transitions working a little bit better than George's. George's won the last game, but that was Casey missing a million chances. And Georges took a majority of their chances. You understand me? So that's why I said if these guys take it serious, go into the game and play to their best ability, and miss less chances, they would have actually won it. So I just believe that KC might just be ahead of their development. Georges though have a good coach because I do see him tweaking things. Like every single time, KC have the advantage because he himself thinks that KC might have some of the better, like some players that you have to pay them extra attention. So when they move that, they have to shift them because at the start when Georges start with the five around here to make it a much more crowded, and then Whisper couldn't get anything. If he shifts to the left, they kind of change it. So he's working with his players them and they're delivering messages. So I want to give the coach himself a lot of praise. He did a very, very good job with his tactics, And throughout this Manning Cup, I've seen that you have coaches that you can give respect in Jamaica because at first, when the personnel that's dealing with all the coaches, he said that we have a very low level of coaches in the country. That might be true, but it might just be some of the coaches are good coaches, but they are not interested in Jamaica and taking jobs for Jamaica. What you guys say about that? Because that is important. You might have a lot of good coaches, but a lot of them don't want to take up certain jobs in Jamaica. They might just be okay at a schoolboy level. Let me know. Because I saw Fuzzy on the side, and Fuzzy is actually coaching in the JPL. You understand me? But yet still, the main coach is not a JPL coach or a national team coach. Do you think Mona a win this year Manning Cup? It's gonna be very tough, Michael. Very, very tough for Mona to win it. I do believe that Mona's style is nice, exciting, a must-see TV, but I don't think they are the strongest team in the Manning Cup. I think JC and KC would be ranked ahead of them just because of that, and maybe even Georges would be tied with them, because of their playing style and because of these man having coaches and having players that follows instruction to a certain extent. Because definitely today Georges did last the plot when the first goal went in, but they still came out back and try their best to work with instruction. And I think if you have a team with the capable players and they are working to instruction, I think that's going to be tough for Mr. Butler's team. You understand me? We have to be honest and unbiased, and that's what I am seeing. All right. JC, Casey, Georges, Mona are the front runners. Yes, yes, okay. Yes, we'll go more in details to see where the player. Yes, I think we need to do that, Sean, because I don't understand when you're telling me that they have their bases there, and everybody can tell me in Africa saying, yeah, it's true, So, but Sean, me and Sean outside Africa, and Sean out here telling me that they have better development. I know Casey was going to win. All right, Mr. Clark. All right. But it's true that African clubs don't have the proper development. Yes, I know we had agreed with that, but because you're saying that the Ajax development forum there takes the players and try their best to get them intact, Yeah. Bertis Bell does not want to coach big man football. Thinks the youths will be more open to learning and prefers to help them become men. So what happened when they do become man? Um, Someone don't need to transition them into the big men football inside Jamaica, or they should just leave Jamaica in general, because that's what you're practically telling me. It looks like they should just leave Jamaica in general, because if no other level is there for them to play, how can they develop further? Yeah. Always said he would not coach a national youth team because of JFF politics. Okay, that is okay. Now, Sean, if the people don't like the video, we can't force them in. Sean, we're not gonna be here wasting time. Once our time done, we just finish and do our thing, and then tomorrow, if we have the next video, we move on to the next video. All right, I'm not wasting any time. I'm not even wasting energy. I am tired. Yes. KC definitely better than Georges, even in the first game. Just that goals win and not who plays better. 20 attempt to 8 and 8 on target compared to 5. KC even missed a penalty and missed easy sitters. Yes, but we know that, Shane. We knew that as well. We knew that. KC even had 10 corners compared to 2 for Georges. But Shane, we know that, Shane, you don't Shane, we know that, we know. Even though I know you're telling other people in the comment section what's up, Yes, but we know about it, man. We know about it, man. They are definitely better. But what I saw from Mr. Butler's group, you can only beat who is in front here. Mr. Butler did a good job doing that, but I am not going to put them at first. I think they rank maybe fourth or fifth in the Manning Cup for me. You get me, because I saw other teams that can calculate things on the pitch and break them down. And I think if you can calculate things on the pitch and resist the press and break the press, Mr. Butler's team will be in trouble. So I think in the second round we are going to learn a lot of how Mr. Butler can adjust things, because that's some of the things that I want to see from him. I want to see make in-game adjustments and how the players them adjust in-game as well. Because remember, they are the set of players them everyone wanted to see in the country, because those are the individuals that we're getting blackballed for the longest time. So this is an opportunity to see them. So it's not like we are here picking on Mr. Butler. It's just we want to see the best out of them, so we can tell people that they do have the best players in the land. Because I don't want to come out and say that based on the fact that they do go outside and get better development than most of the people inside Jamaica. Yes, I don't want to come out and say that. I don't want to base myself off that. I want to base it off what we do see, like the literal proof that we do see. That's what I want to base it off. All right. Yes. All right. All right, so we are 30 minutes in. The phone line is there. Any other result you want to call in for, let me know. All right, let me know any other result you want to call in for. All right, so let me move on. We have a few more topics that I wanted to touch. We are going to still talk on the schoolboy football, but we need to put this in because it's in the title. All right, because the girls they have actually been drawn in a tough group. It's the World Cup in general. I'm going to do this extensively on the bigger channel, which is the Imaxit channel. You can go and support that if you want, and if you like those type of contents. That's not Jamaican centric, but actual football. Yes, let me know. Yes, and you can go over there and subscribe. But anyways, we have the girls game, the World Cup coming up in 2023. Jamaica has actually qualified for that World Cup, so they will be in it, and the groups have actually been drawn. So let me give you the group that Jamaica is in. All right, where is that one? All right, so Jamaica is in Group F. All right, I'm going to pull it up right on the screen. So can if you look, you can get to see it. All right. So Jamaica was actually drawn in Group F. Very, very good test for them. France, Jamaica, Brazil, and playoff C group is playoff group C winner, because you have an inter confederation playoff system. So let me look for playoff C, and I can tell you who will be there. All right. Yes, and these games should be taking place between the date 18th and the 23rd of February. All right. So right before the World Cup, they are going to be playing these games, the Confed games, and it's going to be hosted on the same style as the World Cup. All right. Yes. So let me give you Group C. Is it Group C? They said Group C. So Group C should be Chinese Taipei versus Paraguay on one bracket, and Papua New Guinea versus Panama. All right. And then the winners of both will move on to face each other in the final. All right. Yes, and then the final personnel, the winner of that final match, will move on to the Jamaica group. So between Chinese Taipei, Paraguay, Papua New Guinea, and Panama, those are the four teams. Jamaica will decide. Yeah, it will decide who will add to the Jamaican group. All right. Big up yourself, Owen. Owen, I saw that you're not in the mood. You know, you never felt it. You weren't in the mood, big boss. All right. Yes, I saw. I saw. Um, the rival continues. Yes. So that's for Group C. That's a Group C there. All right. So let me know what say you on the Jamaica group. I think it's a very very tough group. France is a good team. Think France is going to cause all sorts of problem in this entire World Cup. Development is a thing that I've talked about over and over, and I will not stop talking about it because that's important in football. Development is a big thing, or else you're going to rely on raw talent. And raw talent can only take you so far because you have to have IQ. You have to have a lot more things in football in order to reach the highest places. And Brazil definitely a good team. Think they will pose all sorts of problem. I think they might be the favorites to win this group. You know, France and them might be the favorites in this one. So Jamaica might can pull out an upset because at least they will be stronger than let me see. Paraguay. Let me know, guys. What say you? Paraguay, Panama. They are definitely stronger than Panama. Papua New Guinea. I think my Papua New Guinea going into this game. I watched a few games of them. They might just be better than Panama. You know, I think they might go over Panama there. Chinese Taipei. I would put Paraguay over them. All right. So maybe this is going to be Paraguay first versus Papua New Guinea for the spot. All right, and I might just tip Paraguay coming, making the World Cup. I might just go Paraguay making the World Cup. All right, so if Paraguay makes the World Cup, it's gonna be tough for Jamaica. Extremely tough for Jamaica. Extremely tough. So we're gonna cover 80 female team. Of course, we're gonna cover 80 female team, but I'm gonna do it over that channel, so I don't have to rely on people to come here. Um, what group is the group of that? I never really looked at the group of that. This is a World Cup, you know. I think this is a tough group. Paraguay coming in. I don't think this is a group of that because Jamaica and Paraguay would not be in the same bracket as France and Brazil, so it wouldn't consider as a group of that. Sweden, South Africa, Italy, Argentina. This is a okay group. Germany, Morocco, Colombia, South Korea. I think Group H might be a tough one. Morocco, um, Morocco ladies team is not terrible. Germany, Colombia, and South Korea. This is a tough group. That is a tough group. So so Group H, one of that Group H definitely would be considered as one of the toughest group. Let me see right here. United States, Netherlands, and winner of Group A. Playoff A. Let me see. Playoff A. Playoff A would consider Portugal in that one as well. So and then Thailand versus Cameroon will face Portugal for the final spot. Portugal is a good team as well. So if you put Portugal in this group, Portugal, Netherlands, Vietnam, USA, I think this might turn out to be the group of death. Group E. Group E might turn out to be the group of it that are one off because they have a lot of good teams. Then you have England, Denmark, China. Oh, all right. Then this definitely the group of that. Then this one is definitely the group of that. And then playoff Group B, playoff Group B winners will be in that one. And let me tell you, Senegal versus Haiti, and then the winner of Senegal versus Haiti will take on Chile. And Chile will be so it's just Chile, Haiti, or Senegal. You put in this group, you would have England, Chile, Haiti, or Senegal, Denmark, and China. I think this would be the England one, England, Denmark, China, Senegal, Haiti, or Chile. Yeah, that would consider definitely the group of that. So I would say group of that would be Group D. I don't think you can have a tougher group than Group D. Yes, because Denmark is a seriously good team. England definitely showcasing that they're becoming rapidly becoming a talented team. Yes, and China is always good. One of the top teams in ladies football. So definitely, I am saying that this Group D would be my group of death for me. Yeah, Group D would be group of death. Because if you put 80 in this group, that would be good. If you put Senegal in this group, it will be tough. And if Chile goes there, South American doggish style football, s- yeah, this would be group of death. Spain, Costa Rica, Zambia, Japan. Costa Rica is okay. Zambia okay. Spain and Japan definitely the favorites in this one. Yes, Australia, Republic of Ireland, Nigeria, Canada. This is a next tough group. Yes, but I would still say that Group D is a group of death because Nigeria very good. I think Nigeria can take Canada. Nigeria can upset Canada, and Australia might just be the favorites of that one, and they're at home. So that's it. And then you have New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, Switzerland. So definitely, Group D would consider as the group of death. But this one is a nice one to watch as well. Group B is a nice one to watch as well. All right, let me go to the comment section. We have 60 odd people in the house, and we are 37 minutes in. Let me see if we can reach 60 odd likes on the video now, guys. All right, because you request these videos, and it's like you're running joke with the channel or something, or you're getting restriction, or the like button don't work for you or something. What group is the group of death? We answered that one already. Tough group. We need to get a result versus one of the big teams in the group of France and Brazil. Who you think we have a better chance against? I don't think we have a better chance against none of them. Two of them a better team than Jamaica. That's what I know. I can't tell you any story. I don't know. I don't know what good Jamaica get, but what I saw in that qualifiers, that's not the standard of nothing else what we saw worldwide. Nothing at all. Because remember we were like the third set of we are the second string of teams. We had Canada and United States. Then we have Jamaica and all of the other teams. Them and Canada and United States looking not so strong when it comes down to other teams, and out in the real world of football, which is the European side. We all go out there and watch it. So we're not coming to lie to anybody. If they go out there, you're going to see the same thing as what we have said, you know. France and Brazil are the favorites. Maybe Jamaica have a slight chance. All right, that's coming from Sean Base. JD, based on the girls' performance so far, do you think we can make an upset? No, I'm going with no first. If they do surprise me, they do surprise me, and wait until the friendlies comes, and then you can judge how good they are. All right. So once you see the friendlies, yes, you can judge. Remember, we saw them in the first set of friendlies, and no, and we saw them against Canada, we saw them against the United States, and it's a outstanding no. You understand me? Yes. So we have to see them again in those newer friendlies, then we can judge. Will the best third place team go through to the second round, JD? Because no way we will be beating France or no. I think it's all. Let me go here. I think it's all second and first. We can bring the table up here. All right, see. All right, it's only second and first. Runners up and winners go through. Just one runners up and winners. All right, go through. So you don't have any third place at all. It's just runners up and winners. Who win the JC? No, it was called off at that point. All right. Group H might be group of death. No, I think it's Group D. Group D. The group of that is Nigeria, Canada, Australia. No, you still have an extra team in it. Yes, but that could be a tough group as well. Group B, Australia, Canada, Nigeria, Ireland has three very strong teams. But I would say Group D has four teams that are very much capable. I'm not sure how strong Ireland is a good team as well, can cause problem. My question, JD, from watching young local talent who is ready for a transition to Europe. A few, I wouldn't know who is it ready for a transition to Europe, because you still need to see some of these players playing their people inside the Caribbean. Because sometimes if you play too much people inside Jamaica, you will get a false sense of security. So you have to go out there and can find the right players. Them play in the CCCC tournament, so we can get to see more of them before we can judge. The good thing about Mr. Butler, we get chances to see Mr. Butler players playing with people outside Jamaica. That is the difference. Group D will be group of death based on all right, okay, all right, but you have a tougher group. Jano JD, Japan get knocked out 2-1, beat Spain. Decolard, you don't know that I've literally said 2-1. Spain will win. I'm not going to bring that back up, because Jason in the chat and a World War 50, Yes. Martin, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the fam. Spain and Japan to renew the war from today. See it? I told you, the man is predictably, I know the fight would have started, but that is for over the Imaxit channel. That Canada group is also very strong, but still give edge to Group D. Yes, I do believe so. Based on who will come out of the next bracket, Canada group also look tough. Yes, man. Yes, man. I know this is the final time for Canada. If they do slip up, man's like Africans have to run away. I think Reggae Girls get a bad draw. No, they don't get a bad draw. All of the teams are tough. You have to just go there and just do your job. You know, the problem is that in a ball kick is our approach to everything. It's Jamaica. They're playing other teams. They had to go in some group whatsoever. They had to go in some group. You understand me? If you're good, you go in any group and try your best and get out of it. All right. We have scouted good talents. So and we have a good coach. So let we put them together and go there and try our best. But if I come here and say I don't have any confidence that they're going to qualify, that is not me eating Jamaica. That's the problem I have. Balakik. Because people should be logical, like people should be able to reason. Like if you're watching something, you can reason on it. I think any one of these groups that Jamaica went in, Jamaica wouldn't be favorites. If we do it for the love, me not do it for the like. No, they can't tell me nothing. For YouTube. Not for you. All right. I said people to hit the like button if they don't want to. We don't further the show. Simple as that. I have no time for that thing. All right. That is your belief in your head. All right. I'm doing my business here. All right. Yes. Simple as that. I don't run joke, man. All right. Well, I guess we should just show up and get our beaten them then. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All right. At least we will get some money out of qualification. That is true. Congo, big up JD. All my team lost today. You science them. No, 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 no. I just talk and I'm talking logical football and I'm trying to study football every day. That's all. And you have some man bad mind me very much. Because I am turning up and doing the business. All right. Yes, you have man coming here telling me about me not to do it for the likes. I'm gonna do brother, brother. 1:13 at 12:39 where I'm at now. What do you think me get up on a waste time for? Why wouldn't I want people to see my video? What is wrong with you, man? Come on, man. Be logical, man. I like people reason with logics, man. No team bigger than no team. It's all 11 players on the pitch, but individual quality make the difference. But Jamaica have none of that. No, man, we have individual quality. We not just Bunny Shaw bust up 2 goals. All right. Yes, saw Bunny Shaw bust up 2 goals the other day. So we do have individual quality. France and Brazil, rough. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're tough, man. Very political. Correct answer, JD. Laugh out loud. All right. Tashima said, "Big up my side." Tashima seems like a girl name. So I don't know. Oh, your side, Tashima. Oh, you end up at a school there. um, guys, we need to call out Tashima, because Tashima seems like a girl name, And I don't know if girl starts to go to the great Kingston College, you know. But Tashima of our school. Well, it is what it is. All right, big up yourself, Tashima. Please educate me a little bit more. And how you end up at KC. Which group you're talking about, JD, with Jamaica girls? Oh yeah, yes, we posted it, we posted it again. Let we just maximize it for a little bit, so you can see it. So these are the groups. So Jamaica is in group F. All right. So that's France and Jamaica, Brazil, and the playoff group C winner. And because I have the additional bracket here, I can look at group C, and group C consists of Chinese Taipei, Paraguay, Papua Guinea, versus Panama. So those are going to play, because it's four teams in that bracket. They're going to play each other and cancel out each other, and then both of them go to the final. So any one of those teams that advances to the final will play each other and then square off, and then one team come out of the group. All right. Yes. So that's how it works. All right. So that's what's going on for Jamaica. Yeah. So you decide, or you want, or you want to say it. It could have been Japan and Spain instead, and that would be harder to be thankful for Brazil and Spain. All right. JD, you call Forest result? No, I haven't talked nothing about any Premier League. We were just talking about school football and the Reggae Girls. That's all we talked about so far. We haven't talked about anything as yet. Two more for Bonnie today, but sad she had to score on Becky. No, she doing her job, don't that's her job. Why are we always connecting so much I call it yo, yes, sir. I'm telling you, man, she have the score on Becky. I'm telling you, Becky dive. You know, need to see Becky dive, eh? What wrong with you, man? What you think me watch them game for? Kaden, big of a say, Casey a big side. All right. No, I can. Yes, my girl name Tashima. All right, so Tashima, you need to comment again, because Tashima run when we capture her name, JD, we lock the ladies 40s. Okay, but clearly it's not in the school, so they lock them outside the school. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just asking, how is it she became a part of the school? Yes, 40s 3-0 for some baby side. At least you stayed consistent, But I can't say I wanted the result to go the other way. But if the result had gone the other way, we are going to learn about you in a kid, and we're going to learn. We're going to learn about you. All right, JD. For me, I'm not seeing the girls coming out of that group at all. This Brazil squad is way more better than the 2019 version, and they are one of the favorites to win the World Cup as well. Well, we saw the team, and I just want him to participate. I am not so fully I am not so fully sold. I'm not the typical person as from inside, or we think, like it's just winning and stuff. I've looked at the development a little bit different. If they can go there and just be competitive to a certain extent, then the younger ones come in and try to work with some better productions this time, with more money inside the JFF. I am okay with that. They can go back again and do the thing. You know, what was the final score? 3 goals to nil. Hunter. It's in the title, in the description. Sorry, it's in the description. I just never put it in the title because the video was actually created way before that. All right. Great. KC, question. JD, have you been drinking? Owen, you're just a fight against the people. Give them some credit. All right. The man them beat you. And your feelings. I guess if Reggae Girls had won their group in Concacaf, they would get a better draw, cause that also a part in draw. Okay, but me know what I say. Yeah, but ball kick. They had to beat United States. They never came to play against the United States. You act like we never watched those games. They never played. They never came to play against the United States. Tough group. We have a lot of work. Yes, man. Yes, man. Casey alone run North Street. Oh, okay. So that's why the fight has started. So Caden, I try fight Owen. Okay, that's sorry, my fault. JD, the Asian scientist, no Obia. Walking. So all on all this man should be on his Sabbath and he's here. All that works. Me no need for weight pan diving. My woman, me seat off the field. What? All right. Must be a teacher named Tashima. Okay, all right. Tashima, big up. Tashima, big up. Remember what you did say, JD. See me come back here. Yes, but Caden, your problem is you won the game, and I said I had said that they are gonna win the game. You know, but I wanted no, I did I no. Let me if results had gone the other way, I wanted to see a turn up and give me the excuse. Football don't eat a people yard. Anything can happen with the proper planning. All right, I have no problem, but I'm not going to come and tell you that Jamaica is better than none of those teams. And you can't say my bad mind because of that. You know, me can't be bad minded. All right, so I'm just talking what I saw. All right, so I was reading worldwide. All right. Yeah, congrats to KC, but nothing great about them. Oh wait, no man, they were good, man. They were good. And we saw some good tactics that's how we got into even coaching and those stuff. So it's a lot of thing happen, you know. It's a lot of thing happen, you know, and I have to just be grateful, you know. I got a chance to see a lot of the players and the coaches. All right. JD, what do you think Jamaica need to do to develop world class players? I think we need to stop the attitude of world class players. That's the first thing we need to take out Island Card. Just stop wanting to be the best overnight. That is our problem. We should, and nobody go into these things. In every other country that I've went to, when they're talking about football development, nobody want to be the best tomorrow. Nobody, absolutely none of the country. England, Netherlands, Belgium, France, none of them go into nothing and want to be the best tomorrow. It's not like that. It's a developmental situation. They have a long-term goal and they stuck with the long-term goals. What we're waiting on the scores to come in and then we can give it to you. It's a long-term goal. People works at. So our attitude need to change. People need to stop going to thing and talking about them great and them gonna be better than a person next week and them stuff there. If you want to be better than the next person, you sidetrack that you're playing a team sport. So you just start cause us as a problem on the team itself rather than helping the team going forward. So the mentality. So I would say Island Card, the mentality need to change in Jamaica overall. You know, in the way we think and the way I try to approach everything, wanting to be great and want to be great overnight. And you don't realize it's not a 100 meter. It's actually 11v11 sport and you need to be your brother's keeper on the field. So your attitude towards thing is always important, you know? Yes. So attitude will be the first thing. So that the mentality toward things. Sabbath finishes at sundown. Okay. So that's why Pastor is here now. Okay. Remember, I don't know nothing about Sabbath, you know. And I don't act like I know everything, you know. JD, I want to wish Reggae Girls the best. Leave it. Yeah, man, I have no problem, but I've never said anything wrong. You know what I'm saying has nothing to do where they want to leave it. You know, I have no problem if they want to leave it on the ground or up in the air or wherever. I am okay with all of that. But But all I'm saying is, I'm just giving my take. All right. So my take has nothing to do with you want the best for the Reggae Girls because I want the, and that these are the comments, for misconstrued people sometimes, I have a bun out Warren on this, because this will make people think say me no want them to do good. I just come here and talk reality. Me not come for sell sentiments. Enough people sell sentiments in Jamaica. Why me have to be one of those persons? Me no want to be one of those persons. I want to be a sane human being. Me no want to be the person that go around and sell barrage a narrative to tell people lies. No, I don't want to do that, man. Clark, we're gonna get it, man. You have people always coming here. Um, Bless up fun then. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. No message. Reggae Girls did win the group. Yes, of course they would have a better one. Yes, big up fun then, man. Big up, big up. Hope all is well with your bossy. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, man. The attitude, man. The attitude. It's not in our culture. The way all people coach overseas is not the same like Jamaica. It's not the same like Jamaica at all. And everyone that approaches like what people approach it, like how people approaches it overseas, they tend to do way better in Jamaica. When they don't look at the score and go at it like a developmental program and know that the end goal is what you set like 4 or 5 years ahead. Yes. JD, this alone I know for Dacosta Cup matches today so far. Veer defeated Cornwall College. Is that CC? Or Clarendon College or CC? Don't. All right. So CC 2.0 lost to Veer. Okay, that's a bad result. Central 3-1. Irwin lost. Wow. And Titchfield lost the Frome. All right. Thank you, Shakpo. Let me keep it on the screen so personals can get the result. All right. I am what. All right. I am not like King Saul, harboring a witch for future use. God, oh my God, Lansdy, we never ask you all of that. Only a month to go until the World Cup. Who you guys think will win it? Boy, finding I talk about schoolboy football. I will deal with the World Cup at a different date. We have to calculate a lot of things. A whole heap of thing funding. All right, yes. Um, I I am I am a watchman on Zion Wall to ensure that you walk the straight and narrow, JD. Pastor can come on the stream. We still have 50 minutes to go in, but you never watch you never watch the games, so I don't know what you're coming here to tell me about straight and narrow. What wrong with the pastor, brother, man? More straight and narrow. uh, Analysts pick Argentina, and no, I think Brazil should be the favorites. Jamaica has overachieved in qualifying, so everything is gravy, JD. Until them lose, but Warren, I don't know what is wrong with you, Warren. You don't need to say that to me because me no want hear what we are say because me no business. You keep on try make it look like me have a problem with Jamaica. That you're right. Just through me come up and say the next team them better, and them are the favorites. So you're in your own feelings in a big man. I've not said anything. I've never said anything. I just said this group is tough, and these two guys up at the top, they are the favorites. That's all I've said. Nothing else. So I don't know. Oh, Warren, come here, award me. And I tell and I act like I'm a scientist, but no, Warren, me no know. I don't know. These two teams, I saw them play and they're better. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm done there. So if Jamaica come first in the group, that kudos to Jamaica. I will be watching and I will be cheering on Jamaica, but I'm not going to come here and tell you that Jamaica go qualify. Remember, Warren, 1998, nobody in Jamaica thought about Jamaica qualifying. Inside World Cup, everyone's saying that people usually be realistic. Everyone come and say that they are just glad that Jamaica is there, and hopefully we can learn from this and develop develop the country's football. You understand me? Yes. So I don't know why Warren come here and tell me until Jamaica lose and this and that. Jamaica lost to United States. Jamaica lost to Canada. So what more should I wait on, big man? Oh, you love Get Trouble so Warren. My God, man. Oh my God. Warren, I trouble you. Let me hear Warren, I say no. Pastor don't watch sports on Sabbath. He only watch YouTube channels. All right. Oh my days. All right. So we have a hour more to go, guys. Send the questions in so we can chop it up. All right, because as you know, we said we designed to watch our two hours, do our 2 hours, and then chop up as much questions. France backline weak. We can exploit that. Okay. Thank you very much, Akeem. So, which part of our team is strong? Which part you would expect us to be superior to France? Or forward line, or midfield, or the keeper? Let me know. Give me some education. Big boss Akeem. Let me know. Chris Smith in the building. Massive respect, big boss. How you doing, man? So Akeem, we're waiting on some follow up here because Akeem said France backline weak. You know, who you saw them played for you to determine that their backline is weak. Let me know. And this overachieving for Jamaica. Jamaica ranked third, coming um, into the qualifiers, and they got they got one of the third, fourth position. So I thought that Jamaica never overachieved. Warren, they never overachieved at all. You're so live funny, Warren. They never actually overachieve, They actually did exact what people expect, what they should have done, because they should be in the top four if you're ranked third in the Concacaf. So they never overachieve. They ranked exactly where they should have been. When they said we are overachieving, it kind of make it seems like it kind of boost or you see what they say. This is exactly what I've just talked about. All right. No, me have a beat warrant to them, man. Me have a beat warrant to them, man. Me have a beat warrant to them. Me can't, um, Jamaica is not at the level of Brazil and France. And if Chile joins, Jamaica is fourth place in a four-team group. Beat beat any of them, and we are overachievers. Okay, so Pastor says that we're going to be only achieve overachievers when we reach at the World Cup and we achieve more than a fourth place position. Okay. Um. All right. Let me see where the rankings of Chile. Yeah, but Chile coming from the South America side. Chile is a good team, and how they played. Would we put Chile above Jamaica? Let me know if you would put Chile above Jamaica. Yes or no, guys, in the chat. I'm not sure still. But Pastor look like he's sure that Chile would be ranked over Jamaica. I'm not sure still, but maybe because a lot of the teams when Island Card told me that, yeah, man, Reggae Girls better than them team, yeah. When I went and watched the teams, and me I said, Jesus Christ, Island Card, boy, I mean, I know what going on here, but I know the same thing me I see at all. You know, Jamaica is way better than Chile by far. That's what Island Card says. All right, so let we mark that down. Let we mark that down. Island Card says Jamaica is way better than Chile by far. We're gonna pull up some results for Chile so we can learn a little bit more about Chile. All right, because Island Card tell us some stories sometimes. You see, man. All right, so let me pull up Chile here. For you are right to the Island Card. Don't walk and say them something about Chile, Jamaica better than Chile by far. All right, so Chile, Ecuador. All right, so I want to see Chile 1-1 Mexico. All right, so Chile did get good results for a while back now. Chile lost. Chile won 5-0 over Bolivia. Let me see how they do match up against the big guns them. Chile lost 2-0 to Brazil. They defeated India 3-0. Lost to Colombia 2-0. Defeated Venezuela I want to see some more of their fixtures. All right, I have to do some extra work on Chile before we jump. We jump out and say Chile and Jamaica better than Chile, but I think Jamaica should be. It could possibly be Jamaica better than them. Could possibly be, but remember we get a chance to see Jamaica team. Um, Played Costa Rica, and Jamaica team don't look good, bro. We have to be honest. The hype where Island Carter give them, I wouldn't say so at all. You know, they're not that good, bro. Comparable to what I saw from Mexico, from United States, England, Sweden. Those teams are Spain top team. Those teams make those teams make you feel like you're not watching ladies football. That's what I like. They gave me that feeling to say that aside from looking at the ladies, them you're not watching ladies football. Jamaica give me the feelings there. You know, I don't think them give me the feelings they like them a transcend the sport. You know, I think England played, it's good, but Germany, Spain, Brazil, they make it with United States, they make it feel like they're transcending the sport when they're playing. You get me, Jamaican, get me, give me the vibes there. So I don't think they're in that top echelon of teams. You know. Yes, in my estimation, still I could be wrong, but that's what I do see though. All right, I don't watch YouTube channels on Sabbath either, but but open your eyes to the fact that I am a pastor in a community of people. Yes, so Ilanka, what I'm gonna do, give me a little time and I will definitely research the Chile team and then I will return back to you and tell you which one I think would win. Yes, because at first you guys told me that we beat Nigeria, and I saw Nigeria played United States, and Nigeria played the United States a billion times better. Obviously, that Nigeria team that we played, when I look at the names, them they are not the same people. And you come and told me that the African teams them are poor. And Jamaica never played at the United States. No, no day, no year, nowhere, no time like that. So I am saying that if we meet the same Nigeria team, we might not win it because clearly them have a better team now. You understand me? Because it can't be the same team that we played. So I need to know what's going on. Football has been evolving island card, you know. So don't disrespect the other teams them so fast. All right. But Jamaica should be up there when it comes on to Chile and those teams out there. But once you go in the top 30 that people told me about Jamaica should be, that is not true. The football that I saw them playing in the top 30, those teams, I don't think we are on that level. We are exactly where we are at this point. When we were at the 50th, people said we needed to be in this when we had 60, people said we needed to be in the 40s. No, we're in the 40s. People said we need to be in the 20s. When you guys decide what you want, man, you understand me? Because it's 3 days, between being in the 40s. People said we needed to be in the 40s, and then all of a sudden we are in the 40s. People said we should be in the 20s. I saw those teams in the 20s, and Jamaica ain't nowhere near those teams in the 20s. We have to be honest. I've watched the European tournaments, and I can tell you, you have some very, very much top level teams in with ladies football. I've covered all of them. You can go and watch them on my channel, We Maxit. We have covered all of them. You have some top tier team, man. All right. So we should not be disrespecting the other teams. This is my prayer for the girls. Father God, okay, yes man, let them do them thing. When the youth female even the U17 see yes man, look at the U17 what we're doing now. Sterling, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that when you say they have the advantage over Chile because we don't know much about Chile. I need to go back and research. I'm seeing some reports here, but obviously I know that Jamaica should be in the category of those teams. But remember, now I'm watching the girl football fully, and I'm seeing these teams at the under 20 levels, and there is a different level to football. Yes, it's a different level to football, and I'm sad to say, if we meet those teams, if we not get 5 and 4 and them stuff there, come like them, they don't have a good day. The fluidity, Spain, oh my days, man. Spain will pass the ball for a million years in every level of football. What Chile have to do with anything? They can't join our group. Uh, Hold on. Group C winner, Group C winners. Uh, I don't know. Even let me pull it up. We are a Group C bracket. Group C bracket is Paraguay. No man, no. People just no. They were just asking question. They were just asking questions. Group C is Chinese Taipei, Paraguay, Papua Guinea, and Panama. Yeah, but I don't know what Chile came in. I don't know. I don't know at all. JD, they don't understand. Probably they are get the whole level twisted. Yeah, no, I think they are not. No, the conversation was not about the group. They were just talking about something else, like the quality of teams, what Jamaica can beat and stuff. Yeah, I think it was Pastor said something like that. And change the conversation to Chile. Yes, but it is Paraguay. It is Paraguay in that group. Chinese Taipei Paraguay will play first. Then Papua Guinea will play Panama. But what I don't understand, Panama is coming from our region. So how is it we are ending up with two of our teams in the same two of our teams ending up in the same group from the Concacaf. That is something that we need to talk about as well. Two of our same teams in the group. CM boy, and big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Massive respect, yeah. Jamaica is the best in the world for countries that begin with AJ and end with AA. I will take it as a victory for Jamaica. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I will just give up from this point. All right, so guys, yeah, man, thanks for all of you guys that actually checked in. Yeah. We have covered all of that. We are going to try and give you all the rest of the Manning Cup scores. That's what we want to give you. Then we are going to move on to the English Premier League. Let me just do the English Premier League in it, even though we never put it in the title. We might have to just add it to the description. Let me add it to the description. Yes. EPL. All right. So we have added the EPL results to it, so we can pull up that one. All right. Yes. And we can just do that for the rest of the time. We have 40 minutes. Hopefully, we can finish that the EPL conversation in that time. Will be interesting to see if Leon Bailey score more goals under a new manager. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if Aston Villa will win anything either. We have to just wait and see the manager comes in and see what they can offer. Let me pull up. Let me pull up the because the attitude coming from them funding is not nice. All right, not nice at all. Attitude coming from them the other day for Gerard's last game is very very stink. So I am not expecting them to turn any corner too fast. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up the Premier League results. Um, the winners and losers of the week. All right. So we just went through what is that, round 12? Is it round 12? Let me know. All right, let me try and get all right. So we have the all right, so we have some results now. All right, so we have some results on the screen, guys. Um All right, I think this is. Let me take out this one. Oh, people complain already. Laugh out loud, Liverpool. All right. So people can call in, you guys. You can call in and give your take. EPL, AC this weekend is so far. It's crazy. Okay. Really. All right. I don't know. I don't know. Liverpool hype up themselves. True because them beat Man City. I had said some things, but more games will be played. More games will be played, and you will learn more about the team. Yeah, yeah, man. All right. Anyway, so we have we can't no Southampton and West Ham. No, that can't be counted. Where we should start with the counting. We're far back. All right, so the 19th. All right, West Ham. All right, so West Ham, Man United, Tottenham. All right, so Fulham, Aston Villa. All right, so yeah, Fulham, Aston Villa, 3-0. Leicester, 2-0 over Leeds. Then we start right here now. So this is the new week. Liverpool lost to Nottingham Forest 1-0. And this is actually a derby as well. So the fact that Nottingham Forest pulled it out of the bag, that's a big one. And it's not a fluke result, guys. It is not a fluke result. They have done enough to get something out of the game. They had 10 shots, 7 on target. Liverpool had 15, 7 on target as well. So they're equally getting shots on target, just as Liverpool. Big chances created, 5. So they created more big chances than Liverpool here, all right? And big chances missed, 4 apiece with Liverpool. They hit the woodwork, and they were the ones countering today. So that tells you that it was not a fluke. All right. Yes. Yes. Forest did well. Yes, man, they did play well. So this is a second team creating the same amount of big chances. The second lower tier team for Liverpool are creating the same 5 big chances in one game in a week. They were very lucky to get a point, to get all 3 points, if even a point against West Ham, and then they never picked up all 3 points or even a point here. So I'm going to ask you again if you think that Liverpool is back, because I asked you the other day, and I told Jason that I will wait until a few more games, because these are the games that will judge. And based on what I saw from West Ham, I came out flat out and tell you that they are not back, and they went on to lose this one yet again. You get me? Yes. So even if Jamaica beat both Brazil and France, we are not better than Jesus. Let me move on from that, man. Then we have Everton. I think this might just be the shock result for the entire group. I don't think Liverpool losing to Nottingham Forest was so much of a shock, because I had said to Demo that I think it's going to be a close game, because Nottingham Forest getting their players together, and they are looking better and better. Obviously, the reason why they had problems was because they brought in too much signings, and it took a while to gel. We're going to put up the squad, guys. Look at the squad. Liverpool have Curtis Jones, Carvalho, Harvey Elliott, Milner in their team. In their team. Then you have Jesse Lingard, Coyote in this team, Morgan Gibbs White in this team, Nico Williams in this team, Dean Henderson in this team, Serge Aurier in this team. So it's not so much of a team that's weaker than Liverpool. Liverpool team have serious problems, guys, because you have a lot of young kids in this team. You have a lot of young kids in this team. So anything could have happened. JD, Liverpool losing to Forest was a shock. No, it wasn't a shock. No, Umze, you cannot say that. Forest played good games this season, and they have quality players. Forest have players that are better than players on the Liverpool team. It's like you're not even seeing. You're only looking at the names and come and fool yourself. But look at the Liverpool team. Jaden, I said it's going to be a tough game. Anything can happen. So I don't know if we're not seeing what Liverpool doing and how they're playing against other teams. You know what I realized? Most of you guys look, I could only watch Liverpool and those teams when they're playing the big teams, them only. You're not seeing how poor they look when they're playing West Ham and those teams. So why you think because of a name, the next team can't come out and beat Liverpool? No, they can win because they are better players. They are better players in positions than even Liverpool. So Liverpool in this, you cannot just look at the name, look at the team names. You have to look at on the pitch as well. These guys have signed capable players that could have made Liverpool team today. You have Curtis Jones, Carvalho, Harvey Elliott in midfield. It's like people not looking at the names. Are looking at all the players them playing at this point. Most of these players are not on form, but they don't even have players to fit on the field. They are having injury crisis, you know. You understand me? So why are you going to say, oh, it's a shock? Oh, if you look at the game, the starting lineups, you can't say it's an outright shock. Most people saw I, I saw said it was a complete shock, even though Liverpool have not played well. But Jordan, if when you look at the lineup now, you don't you see it as a shock now. Looking at the lineup, what Forest started. You saw it as a shock based on the lineup compared with the Liverpool's lineup. Or you are saying that from Mohamed Salah and Firmino in the game, they should be winning. And Van Dijk in the game, they should be winning. Let me know if that's what you're saying. Let me know. But they Furla and Konate starts in Liverpool midfield today if they have them. So that but I'm just asking, like people don't understand like they're not looking at the actual teams. They're just looking at oh, Liverpool can't lose to Nottingham Forest. No, you have to understand what's going on at the club with the injuries and everything. They are having problems. I've watched Forest, JD. They were terrible the last few matches. Yes, that is true, but they looked good in matches as well. Regardless, Liverpool shouldn't be losing this match. All right, but Umzo, remember the reason why people keep talking about Liverpool Nottingham Forest losing games, you know, it was because not because of the quality of the players, you know, because of them just buying all the players and brought them here. You understand me? So they would have clicked at one point. They would have clicked at one point, and that's that point. No. I hold them about the Premiership. It can be very okay. Liverpool and flop. Skip them. Okay, no. But it's just people coming on and say that it shouldn't happen. And I'm saying no. If you look at the quality of the players them on the next team, it could possibly happen. It's not soft soap team. Jesse Lingard coming from Manchester United, capable player. Kayate, always around, sturdy midfielder. That I think you know what? Let me leave because people are some bad mind Liverpool. So let me not bother say nothing. Let me let's move on. All right. Aurier locked down Liverpool. All right. So Aurier coming from Tottenham as well and played what in France before? Yes. What PSG? Yeah, PSG. I thought he played from before. Yes, I think so. Yes. So these are capable players. Why you think these are the scrub players? You have a bunch of kids in midfield. Why the other guys them can't win and they're stern professionals. That don't make no sense, you know. Forest just can just not consistent enough to hang your at on them. Yeah, but that's why I said it's gonna be difficult because they're getting better and better. That's what we said. They're getting better and better. I thought the Liverpool lineup was not as strong, but I felt it was good to win the game. All right. But when we start looking at the players, them the midfield, Fabinho, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, and Carvalho. I'm very sorry. Yates, Frela, and Kayate, I'm picking them over them. It's at worst, it's equal to Liverpool's midfield. It's equals to Liverpool's midfield. Obviously, the front line for Liverpool a little bit better, and the back line for Liverpool, Van Dijk and Robertson around there. Gomez is trying to get into his home, and Milner is just an old man that's trying to do his job at the best of his ability. That's it. You understand me? So I don't see anything. Yo, man, I know. I don't. Let me just leave that alone because people go get you them feelings. Imaxit first got good individual players, but need to improve on playing like a team. Villarreal, he was playing last year. Okay. Now I'm asking if he never played for PSG overall. Luis Diaz is a big miss for Liverpool. Yes, I do believe that Nicholson. Read out the comments so you know what I am saying. You read the first line and start war. Brother, me not gonna start war with you. Me never war with you none at all. Me not even war about the thing on the screen, bro. Why like every time you come here this one for war with my brother, man? Stop the man. Anyways, because even when me not do nothing, you still a try to find a way for war with me, Dan. Me read out the comments and read out the rest of them in my head. I'm gonna just move on. Me never a comment to your comment, Dan. My God. Yo, man, love Warriors, man. Anyways, I think this is the best result. The best result for the week. Everton 3, Crystal Palace nil. I think this is the best result for the week. All right. Yes, man. We have Dominic Lewandowski back on the sheet. So that simply means we just have Ivan Tony back to play for Jamaica. Yeah. Because from Lewandowski scores, they're going to always favor him to do the job. All right. So that's how it is at this point. So good goal from Lewandowski today. And we're expecting a lot more from him before they do pick the final squad. All right. Oh my God. Everton scored three is no, it's not a record. It's not a record. Come on, man. Stop styling. Uh, stop styling stop styling the team. All right, yeah, man. Uh, no, I just wanted to do my time, you know. I said I'm gonna come and do the 2 hours, and I'm just doing my 2 hours. I'm going through everything, and a man look like a war, me star. You see me in the years that said nothing to nobody, but a double stream or my stream done, but that's gone. You know, yeah, man. Um, and then hopefully me have a billion more streams to do over the Imaxit as me have come over here. Then we have Manchester City, that won their game. But obviously, people expected Manchester City to win the game. I went back and checked out the game. Um, in the second half, Brighton did pose some problems, but Omzo act like Brighton was a big threat in the first complete game. You know, Omzo, I never saw that. In the second half, they did turned up and start playing much better. All right. So Omzo, stop like you want to fight against City. All right. Because of that, the one Omzo do, you know, Omzo just try to find a way for fight against City, you know. Because Omzo come, yo, City I get dominated by Brighton. We'll go back and watch the game, bruh. Me nah see what Umza see. The second half, it was a little bit different. You know, they had a spell like a 15-minute spell where in which they could have actually scored 2 goals. I wouldn't say 2 goals. You know, see the second one that Trossard missed should have been the goal, and the first one that he scored should have been saved there. So I thought that's a poor goalkeeping error there. You know. All right, I said that in the second half. Okay, all right, because you make me run go back to watch the game because you come here and tell me about I'm gonna get dominated and you know. I'm gonna stop following the one Umzo, you know. I'm gonna stop following him. I'm actually football. Use your link then and tell Tony say for tell England team say bye. No man, him not gonna man. Lewan goes to come back. Calvert Lewin comes back, so he's not gonna get no pick. Very bad keeping by Edison. Yes, man. That goal shouldn't have stood. there, But definitely the second one that he saved should have been the goal, if any one of them would have been the goal. And the one Edison have some dodgy type of keeping, If he wasn't this ball kicking keeper, man, I'm telling you, he would have been a bang average keeper, man. Tired of him sometimes, man. Yes, man. So, anyways, Erling Haaland scored from the spot and scored pretty much a bully type ball. He's just running the channel. As you know, superstar Edison kicks out a 60-yard pass. Obviously, last week you have Allison getting assists, and this week you have Edison getting assists. So clearly, they are fighting for the assist race, or maybe it's in their contract that they should get more money to assist players, But that was a good ball that he dropped through the line. I thought that the speed of Erling Haaland made the defender sets in a bad position, and he was trying to body check Erling Haaland, and it never ended well because he bounced off like he's not a 6 foot defender. It makes no logical sense, you know. Um, yeah, he's very strong, So that was the first goal, and he had the second one on the penalty, and then the goal of the day was definitely KDB struck it from around 23.5 yards, almost 24 yards, top bins. So that's night 3-1, well deserved. City 1 point behind Arsenal. Let me see how much games Arsenal played before we go to that one. All right, and then we are going to talk about Manchester United. But when world class CB comes along, he turns into Chelsea Lukaku. Oh, hold on. You remember the man passed Van Dijk every single time, and go there and miss the chance. So, and like he's not passing Van Dijk. He just maybe if you had said Alisson when he comes up against Alisson, he turns into Lukaku. It would have made more sense. But the man passed Van Dijk every time. 8 clear times he passed Van Dijk in 2 games. That is piss poor for a defender. If a man passes 8 times and don't score. And so you have to rely on the man to be poor with his finishing for him not to score. You can't come and hype up Van Dijk, but they tell me that the presence from Alisson might, which I know is not true. It is just a game, and the man never scoring in that game. And because the man gonna break the record, you want to hold it against him. I just pure bad mind and come from Umzo. Period. You know, 1 point behind and one more games played. Okay, all right, no problem. JD, the 8 times. No, we are counting the Community Shield. We are counting the Community Shield. Jaden, we are counting the Community Shield because he's counting the Community Shield as well. That's what they're counting because that's what they used. That's what they used to say him can't score for Liverpool. That's what they use. Oh, him playing the Community Shield. The man played the first game for the club, and the man run behind Matip and Van Dijk and make them look average, and then miss the chance behind the keeper, the player. Stop eating on Van Dyke. Oh, Claudine, how am I eating on Van Dyke when is someone eating on Alan, and I have to try to come to the man? Oh my God, these streams, man, Jesus, man, I am trying to defend a player and telling you what the player did, and all of a sudden okay. Van Dyke better. Uh, uh, Van Dyke better. Van Dyke better. Come on, Jesus God, man. Anyways, let me continue. Liverpool backline are little babies. Let me continue, guys. All right, let me continue because I can't understand them, man. Oh, them just one fight every day. All right, so Chelsea, Manchester United, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but watching this game as well. Manchester United should have won this game. It should not have gone down to bringing on a little kid and then giving away a penalty and then losing the game. I thought it was not the best quality game, but Manchester United should have been 1 or 2 nil up on Chelsea at Chelsea's home. I'm very sorry. I know we have a lot of Chelsea fans, but definitely Manchester United should have actually been up in the first half. And then the second half, obviously, if they don't score, teams just figure ways to pull it out. You know, so based on performance today, it's two back-to-back good performance for Manchester United because they dominated Tottenham, but obviously Tottenham not playing well at this point. But you still can't take it away from them. They have dominated Tottenham and should have won it by all six. They should have skinned Tottenham alive. Yes, so look like Manchester United coming back into their own. Yes, so I have to give them that credit there. All right, it looks like they're coming back into their own. True Maguire is a national team baller. Um, yeah, man. I thought that they deserved the win today. They deserve the win today. So fair enough to them. They deserve to win 100%. But they got a draw in the end. Casemiro's header, a looping header. Um, that Kepa couldn't save. He tried to save it. He tried to crawl it over the line. He did everything to try and stop it, and it was counted because the goal line technology says it all. So they left the bridge with a point that is still good. So Chelsea still remain not beating Manchester United in the Premier League for a billion years now. I never knew that was a record. Manchester United not losing to Chelsea, for the longest while. So they continue that record. I would say Manchester United dominate the first 30 minutes of the game, JD, not the entire game. No, I never. I no, I said that Manchester United dominated Tottenham, and they were the better team in this entire game today. The first half, they were surely the better team, and the second half, they were still the better team, just the same. I think this is the best game from. Let me see. This is the best game from Casemiro. Okay, he has a 8. Okay, that makes sense. He was the best player on the park by a good distance, and it was very very clear. All right, he was the best player on the park by a good distance. All right, he roughed up the midfield, left a streak, and Jorginho, if he never scored a penalty, he would have been on like a 6.2 because Casemiro running behind and dropping back to close the lines. He did a very very good job. You know, a good result for the Gunners today, except for City result. All the challengers dropped points. Brother, you hype some man? Yo, the brother man hype some man. JD, they were not the better team in the second half. All the chances was in the yeah, but I still believe that you cannot just determine chances to say that they're the better team in the second half. They were moving the ball good enough, getting into spaces. And remember, is a what you call it? They're in a what patch I would a developmental patch. You understand me? So we are looking at what they are doing over and over, how much they are recycling and working on the plan from the coach itself. And I saw that on the field, Dre Dan. You get me? On the flip hand side, I saw Chelsea trying to go straight over the top to get Aubameyang in and Sterling in, and every single time they just run into traffic, are poor on the shooting, poor on the turning. You understand me? So Chelsea weren't doing anything. So even them being better in the second half, it's not because they were good. I'm not saying that they are super good in the second half. Just saying they are better than Chelsea in the second half. You understand me? That's all we're saying, because look at the stats in the second half and saw Chelsea had more possession. Yeah, but but Jordan, we never based the first half why they were better in the first half of the possession. Cards, goals, goal concede. Top six is what, Travis? Okay. All right. So, anyways, Casemiro. This is one of Casemiro's best game. He went into what? That's 13 duels. There, and he won 10 out of the 13. 72 touches. 56 passes, and he completed 46 out of that. Long passes, 6 out of 8. One shot on target, and that was the goal there. 3 clearances, 1 interception, 5 tackles, and he's the central defensive midfielder. I think this is a Casemiro's masterclass today, based on the way he's breaking up the play inside midfield. Because this is a lot of combative spirit in our whole. He's getting older now. Yes, man, it's a good performance from Casemiro. Top six really is Ancelotti, the new coach. Villa will bounce back. I heavily trusted in them. So what are you basing it on? I'm basing it on, because I was watching the game. I'm basing it on the transitions at play. Because look, where I was checking their back line. I was seeing how they're moving towards the midfield, and then how they're breaking through the line. So even though it does not result into a shot on target, just the ease of how they reached the actual target, I still count that, because what I saw Chelsea doing at the same time when Manchester United building up, Chelsea go to the middle, and once they are there, they try to bypass Casemiro, so just lift the ball over the top and drop it into the wide channels, so you can have more work from Sterling or Aubameyang, and they just got blocked out. So they weren't doing anything much. That's the standard what they were doing. Manchester United were trying to work the ball a little bit more through the midfield, and then get it into the wide channels, and then reach clearer to the 18-yard box. So that's what I was looking at. Obviously, maybe they don't have the natural out and out striker today, so maybe that's what played against them. You understand me? So if maybe a Ronaldo was there, maybe you would have gotten off more shots, and then you would have said that they have done a better job, because that is the end product you're looking at. But I was looking at the development part of the game, and I thought that Manchester United was better the entire game. That's why I came to a conclusion. Ten Hag looked like he's going to be a good one for Manchester United. Yes, I think so. But he has to get the players that he needs in the team, or else it's going to be a problem one. I think we are in trouble. Because if Casemiro is hurt, then we are in trouble. Okay. Yes, man. But when a team plays better than before, we have to give them credit. And Manchester United, they are picking up the points, and they are playing better. Obviously, they do have things in camp, problems in camp, but that happens with almost every team. Maybe not as the egotistic side as Ronaldo, but we have to just get through that. And you're picking up points, you're winning big games, and he's not playing. So I think that should stand for something. That should stand for something, and should give the backing of the coach, because you want them to be good again. So you just get rid of Ronaldo, man. You just cut your losses, man. Pay off his wage and cut your losses, and go on and let the man do him job. Or what you're gonna do? You're gonna hold up this man for the longest time in a position that in a position that in a position that the man will have to lose regardless. You're going to put the man in a position that the man have to lose regardless, because the man will have to spend 20 games pandering to Ronaldo. Then you're counting those 20 games towards the man's success or the man's failure. That is what I don't like with these big clubs. You are going to force a man in the team, and then it's like the man has to play pander with what you want. It's not about him getting his things done, which is results on the pitch, and develop his players. Them, you have a Ronaldo there. He's upset when he doesn't come on. The team plays better without him, man. Play better without him. Agree with you. They have a system. Not but not but we have to be consistent. And Ronaldo and Messi have earned the rights to be egotistic. All right, for a while. But no, but Jaden, this is not the opportunity. I don't think that the Manu team is in that frame of mind for for Ronaldo. Ronaldo just need to go somewhere else. If you want them to go, if you want this team to reach places, Ronaldo just need to go somewhere else, and just let the coach deal with him team and try get the right people in, and let others start to listen. All right, and just do them job. Because the man get results, and every time when the man have to actually embed Ronaldo back, it cause more problems, you know. So and it's just not good for a team. Team bonding. It's just not good, man. The man just needs to leave it alone, man, and just give up. You're a big baller. You're a big baller. Stay as a big baller. You know, don't embarrass yourself because the coach wants a style of play. It's tough, Jaden, for you, for a man know that him can get 5% extra work rate out of a next player. Maybe not the clinical edge, but that don't mean nothing because you know why it don't mean nothing, because the man now look just on the final results. The man try make sure him get a cohesive group, and you cannot be a part of his group because you don't fit him system none at all. So the man don't want to give you any game. You understand me? So it's hard to work. Obviously, you might score a goal and then fool the fans that don't know about football and don't know about the man's system, and then he has to force you to play. So I think the club need to just come together and say, listen to me, 32 million to let him go, give him the 32 million and let him go. And Manchester United become a better club faster. Look at what City did. Joe Art and all of those guys. They just started to make sure they give Pep is marching papers. Give let the just take over the club. Give anyone their marching papers and do what you have to do. Joe Art was a very good keeper at the time, and the man I tell you said, listen to me, that can't work. Yaya Toure having problems, him have to go just the same. You understand me? Because you want to make sure the coach of the power of what he's doing. He's in control in what he's doing. We know that Ronaldo is a fan favorite. You see how you guys think, because Ronaldo is a fan favorite. Now all of a sudden, we need to alter everything to fit him in. No, I don't think it should work. Let me know, guys. What say you on that this Ronaldo story? What say you on that? Because I don't believe it, man. I don't believe you should be pandering to these mans, man. The man have a job to do, and in the reason why he was successful the first place he was, um, is because he had the chance to do what he has to do, rather than out here pandering to people, man. They need him? No, man. No, no, no. Jeff, they don't need him. They don't need him. Me, I tell you, they don't need him. Ronaldo cannot fit in on none of the systems them where Ten Hag playing. None at all. I don't even think in his prime, to be honest. Because Ronaldo, like, look, let me flip back to in football's history. When Ronaldo, in his last phase at Real Madrid, what why you thought why you think um Benzema looked that way? It was because of Ronaldo. So the man, that's the problem in Nicholson. The man, certain teams will figure a way out to fit Ronaldo in. I don't think this man wants him in his team. I don't think he wants him in the team. I think he wants to just build a team. Ronaldo is not a team. From you say Ronaldo, from the first day you know him, he's not a team. And these guys want a team to compete with Liverpool and Manchester City. Ronaldo need to go. He's a distraction and will stop the progress the coach is trying to build. All right, thank you, Fowlin. That's exactly what I think. Omza said, I believe they still need him. He's clinical, going to be matches where they will dominate and need a clinical finisher. Yes, he's old, but he can. No, I think, but it's just look, Cavani. Cavani in a pressing system. Cavani is like 1,000 years old, but Cavani could have worked better than Ronaldo because Cavani's whole skill set is about running up and down. and running the channels them over and over. Ronaldo is not that type of player, you know. Corny said, as a Chelsea fan, Ronaldo would have finished those chances Rashford get today. All right. Um, but I'm not sure if Ronaldo would have reached the position sometimes because remember, Rashford is quick, you know. Rashford is quick, you know, and do roam a lot, you know. All right. Tell me who is better, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, all when he's 40, none can test. But Travis is not about what can test. You can be the greatest player and you're not a team player, you don't fit the system, and they are not going to pick you. Jordan said, bro, I think Manu doesn't have a good team with or without Ronaldo. I am a Manu fan. Okay, all right then, all right. But because I'm an Ajax fan and I know Tenag and know what he stands for, you know. That's why I'm trying to give you from a different side. Travis said, that's true, JD. That's why I don't rate Tenag. Why sold Cavani? Man, way better striker. I thought that Cavani maybe wanted to leave because he realized that his game time would have to split between a few players well, you know? And he believes that he might can do things elsewhere. Until they have a proper replacement, they can't let him go. Um, that's the problem. Martial lives in the hospital, and Trashford will go missing. Jesus Christ. Jesus said CR37 might have finished them if he got there to finish them, got in the position to finish them, because people don't understand. Even as bad as a finisher for Rashford, he got in the position. That counts, you know. He has to have the speed, the energy to get in the position, you know. So people act like Ronaldo. We know Ronaldo have the intelligence to know where to go, but he's getting older and he's not as mobile as the other guys. You have to be honest, man. C Ronaldo need to go play with Damian Lowe and build a hotel in a Miami and par with Beckham. Okay, all right. Jaden said, JD, I watched the game and Ronaldo make a lot of runs. The Man U players hold on to the ball and don't play quick, so he will be offside. Oh, because he making final runs, Jaden. You know what I say? You make a lot of runs, but you fix yourself there because he's making final runs. That's why you're talking about offside. Rashford running between the lines and coming back and dipping out and in. All right. So at the end of the day, he's doing more running and he's terrorizing back lines. Ronaldo just want to run and get the instant gratification, which is just the goal. So that's why you're worried about. You see, you just give away yourself there. That's why you're worried about offside. All right. Akeem said scoring goals count. Delroy Robbins said, "Oh, about Nottingham Forest. Them Forest go out there putting people in the forest." Umzo said, "But I rate B Tech Pep. He's a proper manager. B Tech Pep. How would a bad man boy, man? I believe Ronaldo can play in the Premier League until he's 45. Jesus Christ. Rashford is trash. My God. Ronaldo already have a hotel. Ericsson will find all the runs Ronaldo nah make. No lot of runs. No, but we catch. I catch Jaden there. He had too much opportunities. Any other players would be in the championship by now. Damn, the man this up Rashford. My God, I don't think it's all the final runs. I've been watching him. You know what, Jaden? We're gonna watch the next Manu game. We're gonna watch the next Manu game. I need to get the discard up, you know, so I can try and figure out a way how to stream games in there and we can try and decipher games, you know. If a man a striker, why should he run to the wings? Well, if it's a fluid system, you're interchanging, Travis. You told me that you're a big scout, Travis. You can't be a scout and talk so mad here. So even if you're a striker, you should not interchange. The man started as a winger. That would be the goal for a lot of coaches, because you're a natural winger and you transition into a striker. So that means you know what to do when you dip in out there. When Mikel Antonio dip over to the wing side, he doesn't look like he's out of place. He knows what he's doing. And he comes back in and flip over and cause and draw defense out and draw it and put them back in to their space, you know. So you have a lot of things to do when it comes on to in terms of football, man. JD Ronaldo gets in amazing goal scoring position. It's the Manu players that couldn't find the final pass. They too slow on the ball. All right. So we're coming up to the end of this one. Why are we debating fan? That's why he should build another one and become a mogul. Ronaldo, all right, man. Money and Ronaldo's problem. All right. What about Sancho? Yes, Sancho is not playing good. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Sancho. Top of the league, Arteta Manager of the Year. You heard it here first, people. All right. See what I say. All right. So, guys. Let's see if we can chop up a few more comments. We did cover almost all of them. We covered almost all of the comments so far. We did the Manning Cup. We did the Dacosta Cup that came in. Thanks from Shakpo. Massive respect for the update there. Yes. So the JC match, it looks like it's going to be played at a different time if it hasn't restarted. Yes. And the KC one, very good win for them, and that win put KC at one of the highest seeds in the competition. So that means they're going to get one of the best possible team. All right. Yes. So that's good for KC. Yeah. So all of the guys that actually came in, thanks very much for coming here. All right. And then Shakpo came here with the rest of the results in the Manning Cup. All right. Hold on. I can't Calabar you put there. Brain Jane, where are you? Brain Jane, before we go anywhere. Arden 1, Waterhouse nil, Calabar 6, Meadowbrook 0. I can't Calabar. Holy Trinity 7, Cedar Grove 2, Petersfield 0, William Nib 0, Belier 0, Rossies 2. Um I wonder if Brain Jane have a uh, JC might have a say, no, saying that if he was in um Woolmer's group, they might do something, you know. So if they're out here pulling 6 goals, maybe they just might do something. What say you guys? Let me know. Sancho Dodge the beaten. Them for true. Yeah, man. Sancho not playing good at all, man. William Nib result. I thought okay, the William Nib result is there, done. I can't believe Calabar out here winning 6 goals. That is a big step up, man. Where is the one brain drain? Yes, so thanks yet again, Shakpo, for the results. Let me see if I, because the normal is on the paper. Imaxit, so far in the Manning Cup, I don't see any good um, midfield play by most teams. They bypass the midfield. Omar Foley, that's what I've said yesterday, and that's what I've said today. You know, that's why I said I would have given Whisper the man of the match. You know, because the midfield sometimes I'm saying, what's up with the plan? Like, why are we bypassing the midfield every single time? Even when the guys are using 5 at the back, when you should be building up in midfield, you're still trying to go directly to Whisper. So that's why I said he should have gotten the best player. Whisper should have gotten the man of the match on hands down. If I hear nobody talking about anybody else as the man of the match, a foolishness in attack. No, not about football star. Nobody else can be the man of the match unless it's a defender that's kicking the ball up to Whisper. I think Whisper should get this man of the match for this one. I be honest. Today he works, he drop back in actual deeper position, pick the ball up and actually assist other people. Yes, man. I don't understand who naming these man of the matches and stuff. Because that I've heard the man talking about man of the match and talking about who have a very good game. Nah, man. I don't know who won the man of the match, but I'm telling you that that's the only player should be winning it because he was doing exactly what he needed to do in that game. So I think that was one of the games that he deserves the man of the match. You just give it to him, man, and stop trying to make stories up about midfield. What midfield? Midfield was dead poor today, man. Dead poor. But they won the game. But the midfield was not all that, man. In the first 15 minutes, George is playing a back five, and you are kicking ball over the midfield. For what reason? They are not. Nobody's in midfield. So why are you still bypassing midfield? Big up yourself, Jamaican go now. Well, I don't, you know. So I don't know why the man just a turn up 2 hours in the show, you know. Pay a slackness in the go on with it, you know. All right, let me see. It's set. All right, then I want for people check in. We don't say I want for people hit the like button, but we're still grateful for the people who check in. The real people, them, and the real people who hit the like button so far. Thanks very much for that. Um, it's the coaching. That's why we can't produce good midfield players. We don't play in midfield in JA. Let's no. I saw other games that they're playing in midfield, man. I saw the games that they're playing in midfield. Um, I saw the games that they're playing in midfield. So so I wouldn't say it's just we always try to bypass the midfield. I'm just because I saw that the coach um saw the plan from the other coach, you know. So I'm just saying, why is it your player still bypassing the midfield? And then because they have been bypassing midfield for over 45 minutes. Oh, you can take a midfield player to say they are one of the crucial ones in order to turn the game. No. It's the player that's holding up the play and drawing up the players them into the game should be crucial there. And I think Whisper should be there. Be honest, you know, but it is what it is. If he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it. I'm not one of the person out here trying to fight for man at the match of people. I'm just saying that I think he deserves it in that game. He was a standout player, period. He was creating, he was actually scoring as well. And he gave so much good balls and no one took it on. So I thought that he was the man of the match for that one. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. We have come to the end, guys. Obviously know that it's around 2 o'clock my time. I still came and do my 2 hours. All right. Yes, man. So bless up all of the people. It's going into Saturday for you guys. What time it is in Jamaica? Should be around 8 o'clock. No, around 7 o'clock. Yes, so thanks yet again, man. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, share, and then hit the like button if you want to. If you don't want to hit the like button, I have no problem with that. You don't hit it. But if you want to, you do hit it. All right? Yes, man. So take care, guys. Tomorrow I'm not going to be doing any videos. So you have to just watch this one. And I don't know when I'm going to come back. So just take care, guys. And see you in the next one. All right? Bye-bye.